From supplements to healthy snacks, you could wind up spending a small fortune at health food stores, but does staying healthy really have to be so expensive? Join me now with the top health store buys under 15 bucks is master herbalist and homeopath Sarah Hannah Silverstein. Welcome back to CT
Hi,
Style.
Teresa. Nice to work with you again.
Yes, so you have the best bang for your buck here, under 15 bucks.
Yeah, I went into the health food store and I said, you know, people don't have a lot of money these days, but they really want to be healthy.
Sure.
So I was looking at what are the best buys under 15, and I have a handful here that I know everyone's going to love, and they're easy to use.
Because sometimes when you walk into those health food stores, it could be very overwhelming.
Yes.
And products are expensive.
They're expensive, you don't know what to spend your money on. So there's a new product from a company called Herbalist and Alchemist. And the herbalist David Winston knows how healthy berries are.
Okay.
So what he did was he took berries and made them into a solid extract. So he's got blueberry solid extract, and he's got a new one called hawthorn berries. Now, have you ever heard of hawthorn berries?
I have not, Sarah.
So we've got strawberries, blueberries, cranberries, and now I'm going to introduce you to hawthorn berries. Hawthorn berries have a lot of antioxidants. They were originally used to help with indigestion problems and to help you sleep. But clinical studies have shown that hawthorn is incredibly beneficial for the heart. So we're not going to prescribe hawthorn, which can be made into a medicinal herb.
Okay.
But when he makes it into a paste, you can eat it on crackers, you can put it in yogurt.
It's almost like a jam, it looks like.
It's like a jam. So what is hawthorn for? It helps soothe the heart, build and tone the heart. So the question is, when would you need to use this? Well, if you have a lot of cardiovascular disease in your family, eating hawthorn berries in this paste form can help you preventatively. But also if you're going through really hard times and you know you're sad, you're depressed, you feel like your heart is aching,
that'll help?
It'll really help protect the heart, because we know that heart conditions can be associated with the broken heart. So stressful times, I'd say put some hawthorn berry. It's delicious and it's really healthy for you.
Very good. All right, next we have honey.
Yeah, so everybody knows that honey's healthy and we're all trying to cut down on sugar. But if you have that sweet tooth, I recommend having honey. It's got a lot of antioxidants in it. The darker the honey, the more antioxidants you have in it. But let's talk about with skincare.
Sure.
So clinical studies, again, back to studies which we all love, show that if you have a cut and you put on honey, it works as effectively as antibiotic creams.
Oh, wow.
Which
I mean,
is
it's a little
just-
sticky, though, Sarah,
It's
right?
a little sticky, but you can put it on and put a Band-Aid over it. And it's something that you know you can keep in your kitchen at all times. It's got a very long shelf life. But the study I really loved was the study of people with chronically itchy scalps that have a kind of psoriasis or seborrhea. And what they found was that if you diluted the honey with a little bit of water and you put it and you massaged it deeply into the wounds, kept
Right
it on
into
there
your
for
hair.
2 hours, right into your
Okay.
hair, up against your scalp, that with 1 week, honey seemed to clear up the sores better than any medication you have out there.
Wow, that's great.
So isn't that amazing?
Inexpensive as well.
Inexpensive. This is under 15. This is under $10. I mean, you can't get better than that.
And this one I like because it kind of gives you a boost. It smells like grapefruit to me.
Yes. So that's an essential oil made from grapefruit. And whenever you cut into a grapefruit, the air is filled with this beautiful scent.
That's true.
So especially after the winter where we've all been indoors, the heating indoors, everything gets a little stinky, a little bit confined. If you just spray, here what I did here is I took some water and I put in some drops of grapefruit essential oil. You can spray it around your office cubicle, you can spray it in your house, and it really gives you a lift. And especially if you have early morning job and you wake up like this and you've got to wake up.
Yeah.
A
We
little
should
smell.
spray some of that right now.
Yeah,
right?
we'll all wake up for that. Isn't that great?
Sounds great. And this is if you have a scratchy throat towards the
Yeah,
end.
so again, we're almost past that cold and flu season, although truth be told, a lot of people had the flu even last week. So a throat spray, an herbal throat spray, is a great way to begin to take herbal medicine. You just spray it in the back of your throat. It helps with dry throat, and especially if you know early mornings or you're traveling on a business trip and you know you tend to get that scratchy throat, an herbal spray is a great way to prevent from turning into a very serious sore throat. And I love the one from Herbalist and Alchemist again. I'm a big fan of David Winston, and he makes these incredible products. And when you get into it, you know, you don't have to spend that much money, but you really want to make sure that you're getting a brand that's been produced properly.
Very good. And what do we have here lastly?
So here's some papaya enzymes. And I know that a lot of people, especially with our generation of stress and tension and overworking, we have a lot of indigestion. So everybody's talking about GERD and having reflux, and it's a big problem. So there's two ways to handle it. One is to take an acid which shuts down the stomach pumpers, but herbalists believe that the reason you're having excess stomach acid is because you're not breaking down your food properly. So if you chew some papaya enzymes before your meal and directly after your meal, it helps you break down those foods so it doesn't have the chance to regurgitate and have that reflux feeling.
Very good. Sarah, thank you so much for all the information. Where can we find some more info?
You can visit me on my website, which is sarahkhana.com, and you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and I always have very interesting and inexpensive tips.
We love that. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Teresa.